Welcome back to the Rankin series, where I'll be ranking things for eternity. I'm your host, SnakeDog1520, and if you read the thumbnail, you are not mistaken. We are going to be ranking every Dave and Bambi song. Now, this does not include fan tracks, of course, so just all of the OST. I'm going by the Wikipedia page for this, and I won't be ranking the menu theme music, unless if I really get desperate for views. So with all that being said in mind, this is how it's going to work. We're going to listen to a song, and then we're going to put it on a list, and then eventually at the end of the episode we'll recap the list to worst to best, and I'll explain the reason why I put it on this list. With all that being said, let's get into this suffering with a quick disclaimer. Whatever it says up there, do not send hate to the person. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of spam tracks, but hey, let people enjoy what they want to do. If they're not harming anyone or doing anything that's illegal, then I don't think you guys should go out and completely just start harassing people. Like, let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. If they enjoy the F Bambi series, let them enjoy it. And also, if you're a fan of the series, please don't go on a 5-page rant because one of your songs didn't get into the top 10s. It's my opinion, yours may be different. And let's get into the first song and put me out of misery. Now, I swear for the life of me, there was a mod beforehand that basically had this exact song and exact characters, but was more primitive. And it was around when Witty came out, but like a little while later, and I loved it, and I cannot find it for the life of me. This is the oldest Dave and Bambi song I could find. So I guess we'll start here with House Pre-Alpha Alpha 9, or I think that's how you say it at least. For the first song, you did a good job, I guess, but it's also the first song, so it's nothing special. It's probably the most basic and dull. The instrumental and beats are there's more to desire with them, and it's an okay song even with the spam at the end. Holy guacamole, I guess we even started with spam notes when we were early on. Anyway, so we'll put this at the top of the list for now because it's the only song on the list. Insanity 2 has much more of a pizzazz to me. I like it much more. It's more of an upbeat song, and I think Dave's vocals stick out a lot more. The only thing is, still, Boyfriend's vocals in this song, and the next one, and the last one, still kind of seem like they're still kind of playing around with his vocals, because they seem really, they seem weird. They just seem weirdly auto-tuned, but hey, you know, we'll get it somewhere, so this will be at the top of the list now. Furiosity is actually scrapped from the rest of the Dave and Bambi mod, but I can see why. It sounds like you put the vocals through a static TV. They don't sound too good, especially since BF already doesn't sound that great already. Now, on top of that, I would say I do like the instrumental and the vocals a bit in this one, so I'm going to put it above House on the list because I think House is definitely one of the weakest songs so far. Supernovae is our introduction to Bambi for the first time ever, the knockoff version of Kyle from South Park. Now honestly, I like the tune. It's really catchy, and especially compared to the other songs, and for it being labeled as a joke song, I think they did pretty good. Now, it could definitely have a lot of improvements, and they do improve it later on. I think they made a 3.10 version. I haven't looked too much into everything, but I'm going to put this above Furiosity and under Insanity. House in Beta 1 to 2 is pretty much the exact same thing with minor or barely even noticeable changes to the song. I think the only thing they did was they changed the clarity of it so you can actually hear the background beat a little more, but it's pretty much the exact same thing just with some audio changes. And for that, just because you didn't change the Hiroshi's song already, it's actually going to go below the original even if it is a slight improvement by 0.1%. This song takes the word repetition and shoves it down your throat. That small little snippet I showed you there is the entire song. It doesn't change, well, it changes just barely, but the whole thing is pretty awful, so it's going to the bottom of the list. And yes, I'm pretty sure this is actually the first song, my mistake. Oh, okay, then that was unnecessary. I think everyone's sick of hearing another version of House, so I'll just say I'm gonna put it above the other houses because I like how they changed BF vocals and still kept the previous fixes. It'll turn down the drum beats, please. Wow, another House song. Don't worry, this one's actually really good. 1, you filled in the dead space, and 2, you fixed the drums, and also 3, I think the vocals for BF are much better in this case scenario. So I'm gonna put you above Furiosity and below Supernovae, not spending too much time on this because we've heard this 50,000 times. One of my favorite songs so far, and you updated it pretty well, except for BS vocals. I can barely hear him, and he kinda sounds pretty bad. You later fixed this, but for now, I'm gonna put you under the original insanity. You've heard it once, and this is the last time you'll hear it on this playlist. House, everybody! Now, I do like this new updated version of it. It adds a lot of new things, like different types of beats. And on top of that, it fixes a lot of issues in the last song. The only problem I have with it mainly is that the background is super chaotic. Not like the background itself, but the instrumental. It's just super chaotic. So I think I'll put it above House 2.5, but that's all I'll do with it. Kabunga's a pretty good joke song, I would say. It's in the version 3.0, and I think they did an overall decent job at making a good and kind of humorous joke song. Now those notes make it look like I'm on an acid trip, but overall it's pretty decent. This pause in between though, don't know why that's there, and then they use an omnin break to kind of speed it up, and omnin breaks super overused. For everything though, I'll probably put it under Furiosity. Is Roof's technically a part of the Youngest Rapper playlist and not Dave and Bambi? Yes, but it's on the Wikipedia page, so Bob's your uncle. Actually, he's probably not. But anyway, I think this song is really good, especially since the entire Youngest Rapper thing is a joke song, including this one. They did really good on it. I love the vocals, I love the instrumental. Definitely going to the top of the list.
VS Dave is kinda poo-poo. It reminds me of doo-doo. Ooh, when I think of Obama, Fortnite, it makes me farty shard. Yeah, slipped on a banana. Ow, we driving the jalopy. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is a real FNF song that they included in the Dave and Bambi mod as a joke, and I want to tell you, the fact that they use poop, my dick itches, and a bunch of other things like that really make it really bad, and I have no hate to the guys on Fiverr who they paid to make this, but this is going to the bottom of the tier list.
Dave is the name, play my game. I am Dave and I have a mod. I am Dave and I am God. My beat, it's your.
Yeah, that's enough of that. At least the first one rhymed. This going on the bottom of the list. This song is fire AF. When I went into this, I thought I was going to hear mediocre songs and maybe a couple good ones here and there, but this is really good. Honestly, this is going to the top of the list. This is the best song I've heard so far in this rankings. So Warmup is a tutorial song, and as you may have heard in previous videos, I love it. I don't know why I love it, but I just love the instrumental of this. It's so nice, and it's also not spammy, so I love the vocals too. Honestly, even with the last song, and I'm going to repeat myself here, this is going to the top of the list. So this song has no gameplay of it, because if you try and play it, it crashes your computer, or at least the game itself, as the Wikipedia says. So here it is. Yeah, actually, the song itself sounds like it crashed your computer. Yeah, this is gonna go above the Dave rap songs, because they are still significantly worse than this. I genuinely think no one sits down to this song and turns it on and starts listening to it full basketball, and yeah, that's the good stuff. No, people put this on to troll other people in Roblox games. This is gonna go above Insanity Pre-Alpha because it's so repetitive, and that one time where they just constantly have like a whole minute of them just talking is so boring. Couldn't agree more, buddy. Ow, my eardrums. At least Cheatin' had some melody to this. This doesn't even sound like a song at all. The vocals don't even sound like vocals. They just sound like you stubbed your toe a bunch of times and decided, oh, let's auto-tune that and maybe we'll make a good song. Actually, that would probably make a better song than this. Yeah, so it's going to below Cheatin'. It's really repetitive, and again, talking segments. And what is this aerochromatic? What is this? Exploitation compared to the other three Terminal songs so far is the best one. It actually has, you know, somewhat of a melody and beat to it, and it's not just complete utterness. I don't know what to say. It does still have those parts where it talks throughout and has spam notes, so I'll lose points on that, but I'll put it above Kabunga. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know why I even say anything, because I always prove myself wrong later in the video. Yeah, it's another house cover. Yay. Thrilling. You just took the voice of Dave, who sounded much better than Tristan, and replaced it with Tristan, who sounds much worse than Dave. So I'm going to put it under House Beta 1 to 2 and not say anything else about it, because you heard it all before. There are some versions of Polygonized before this, which is Beta 2.5 and 2.5, but they're basically both the same thing, so I'm going to categorize them as the same one, and they're basically the same thing as 3.0, just instead you can actually hear what's going on in 3.0, and 2.5, you cannot hear anything. So they're going to go right under the whatever I place polygons at, and I have to say, it's a pretty overall good song. I don't hate it, I don't enjoy it overly much, but I think it does, you know, for what it's supposed to be a last song, I think it does its job, and we're going to put it above Furiosity. Insanity version 2.0 is basically the same thing as Insanity version 1.0, but BF's voice is just better in general. So I'll put it above that, and we'll move on to the next song. Like House, this has many versions of it, but we're almost there. I think this is the best one because it actually fixes BF vocals all of the way, so it'll go above all its predecessors. The latest version of Insanity still sounds like the same as the previous ones, but they fixed up BF's vocals even more, so I guess I'll put them at the top of the Insanity list, so above all the previous Insanities. FLAC is gonna make us miss Dave, because Bambi is just pure spam, and gives Dave and Bambi's mod a really bad name to itself for being pure spam. Now, I'm gonna rate them all in one go, so you guys don't have to worry about it, because they all pretty much sound the exact same, with small clarity changes. So, they will all be going under cheating, except for the latest version, which we'll get into. So, this is the ranking for everything under cheating. Blocked Beta 1, Blocked 2.5 Beta, Blocked Beta 2 version 2, and Blocked 2.5, or version 2.5. There you go, I saved you like 5 minutes of your life. Every song in version 3.0 is so much better than its predecessors, and this is no different. It is so much better than a lot of past songs that we've already said, that I'm actually going to put it above Supernova Old. I'm gonna say it right now, Cuzzie sounds awful, and he's also awful for what he did, but I'm gonna separate art from the artist here, because I think the beat overall is actually not too bad, but this is just this guy's fanfic into a song. Honestly, I think I would put it—
Yo, wanna have
Dude, what the hell, going under pre-alpha. Rano is an overall really good song that I don't have too many complaints about. Again, I think the newest editions of Dave and Bambi songs are actually pretty decent. Especially later on in the song, I think they did a really good pitch change. I overall just love the upbeatness of this entire song, so I'm gonna put it below Roofs. Damn, I wonder what this references to. Definitely not a song called Run from Bob, and it's poorly out of tune. I love that. No, not really, and I'm gonna put it under Insanity Pre-Alpha. So out of 106 songs, if we don't count dialogue and menu themes, we have rated 35 songs today, because that's all I can withstand. So we're gonna quickly go over everything, do a small recap, unless if you were paying attention, then you should know. Dave Rap 2, Dave Rap, Secret Mod Leak, Insanity Pre-Alpha. I'm not gonna say that name of the song as it's a war crime. Unfairness version 2.5. Blocked Beta 1. Blocked Beta 2.5. Blocked Beta 2 to version 2.0. Blocked 2.5 version. Cheatin'. House Tristan cover. House Beta 1 to 2. House Pre-Alpha to Alpha 9. House 1.0. Kabunga. Exploitation. Furiosity. Polygonized, Beta 2.5 to version 2.5. Polygonized version 3. House 2.5. House 3.0. Supernova Old, Block 3.0. Insanity version 1. Insanity version 2. Insanity Bambi Update Beta 2. Insanity 2.5. Insanity 3.0. Rano, Roofs, Recursed, and Warmup. That's all of them. With all that being said, that's part 1. I'll see you in part 2. Bye, everyone. Not too big of a fan on my list? Well, that's okay. Make sure to make your own in the comment section so I can see what you guys do compared to mine. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to drop a like and hit the subscribe button. It's free, and like every Minecraft YouTuber will say, you can undo it at any time. I'll see you guys around. Have a good one.